All right, guys. My name's Alberto, aka Destroyer 40, aka subscribe for food, aka subscribe for nuts, ha ha ha. Aka I have trillion channels, aka I'm the ghost of the most. Doesn't make sense, but sounds pretty damn good. Welcome to Dating, Family, and Friends, and we're gonna see if anybody wants to show up, talk about family values, dating, what have you. Live stream chat. Um, talk about stuff. Talk about my intro. Hey, Alex, I've been waiting for you, bro. What's new, man? I'm gonna talk to my friend Alex and then also talk about my day. I missed you guys. I have not done a live stream because I was working on my movie channel. I was working on Death Proof. It's a movie I really liked a lot. Hmm. And Alex, what's on your mind, dude? What do you want to talk about? Alex, do you have anything to say about your family? You don't have to if you don't want to. But this is dating, family, and friends, but we can talk whatever we want. I mean, I would be satisfied. You say, "Hey, I enjoy my family." That'd be cool. Just realize not everybody enjoys their family, and I'm one of them. I mean, I don't enjoy my family. Man, the past live streams were made when I was in school, so I couldn't really join. No, that's cool, man. I understand. I know you go to school now. Alex, do you have anything to get off your chest, man? I mean, anything you want to say in here? No. How about movies, man? We can talk about movies again, or anything you want to talk about. There's this movie called Death Proof, bro. And I did a on my movie channel. I did a movie review on it. I don't know if you heard about it, but it's a great movie. It's a car. What I'll say about it's a car action film. But what I will say, there's a lot of profanity in it. But man, I love that film. I really do. And if you have any other movies to bring up, man, I'll see. Let's see. Let's try to talk about movies that I know as well. Because if I don't know the movie, then I won't have much to say about it unless I mean you could just tell me about it. Yeah, you can recommend movies too, bro. If I don't know the movie, you can recommend it, and I'll see if I can look it up and see what's up about it. See if I can find it. Oh man, bro. Yeah, they're kind of hard. I think the names are hard. My screen names, but my main channel is the A Destroyer 4848. Just keep trying, man. Write them down too, and you'll eventually you'll come across them. Even my main channel, that A, it starts with A as an apple and then Destroyer 4848. That's my bread and butter. I have 168 subscribers in that channel, and that's my movie channel. That's the first channel I ever came up with. Just keep trying, man, but make sure you write it down, and eventually you'll run into it. Like every time, like if you try the H Destroyer 48, it'll probably give you like the destroyer. There's battleships called destroyers. I've been through that too, man. I've even tried looking at my own channel sometimes. I'm not that computer savvy, man. But just keep trying. I don't know why they don't pop up, to tell you the truth. Hey Alex, how did your week go? He says, I mean, when I search it up, shows different videos. Well, what you can do, uh, maybe this will help. How about if you put like I just did a video on a movie review on a movie called Death Proof. So you would try to put A Destroyer 48, and then put or just try A Destroyer 48 and then put Death Proof and see if that will pop up. And what I will also try to do, Alex, is on the comments where you put comments for me. I will try to. I don't know how to do it yet, but my wife's teaching me how to put links on there. So keep an eye on your comments, and if I learn how to switch links or show you links to people that I want them to do, we'll do that. I'll put a link on the comments once I learn how to do it. Oh, you did? Awesome. Okay. Um. Yeah, the other thing you could do is look on YouTube Shorts for my channels as well. You can try that if you want to find the other ones, but because I do a lot of YouTube Shorts, bro. And you said your week went well. Me, I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. I'll tell you when I'm depressed and stuff. I hope you don't mind. That's why maybe I don't have enough friends because I'm too honest. Phew. I had my mom ordered us some pizza. Got some Little Caesar pizza. Like I was saying, I did on my movie channel. I did Death Proof. And Alex, if you said you found it, if you don't mind, I know you're interested. Don't forget to subscribe to that channel as well. There, I have a regular. His name is called Dale, and he usually shows up. And I hope you and him will be in there. I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. You already know I don't have that many. I don't have that many subscribers. Hopefully, this channel gets better, and we get more subscribers. I get more people in here. All right, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. And we'll get to the other channels whenever you want, dude. That's cool. But I thought about you, man. You're like my first really subscriber that comes in here, the first brother that comes in here. And if you ever get a chance, dude, if you have anybody that's interested in getting into live streams, send them this way so they can join us. So the more people we get in here, the more conversation we'll have, the more fun we'll have. What else happened? I will. I'm just gonna spitball here, but on Thursday they're gonna pull out two of my teeth. They want to pull out four, and then I'm gonna have to put implants for my teeth. That's like for me. I dread that so much. I don't have that much teeth. I didn't take care of my teeth, I guess, back in the day. But I want to get implants, and I want to be able to, if anything, eat correctly. I am ashamed a little bit of like people making fun of me. Took out your teeth or whatever. I'm still gonna keep my front teeth for a while. Um, I know Alex is not into politics, but I'm really waiting for the November election. I really think the country needs to take a turn for the better, like it was before. Oh, Alex, did you think of any movies to talk about? I could take if you can't bring up movies, bro. I'll bring up movies, dude. That's my forte. That's my specialty. Hey, Alex, do you know? I have you heard of the? There is the Planet of the Apes. It's at the theaters. A new Planet of the Apes movie. Do you like Planet of the Apes? I want to go see it. And what else? Okay, you watched the first one. So are you talking about the really old one? Because didn't the Planet of the Apes start like in the 70s? Okay, I'm gonna talk about it, and Alex, you comment anything you want about Planet of the Apes. The current, well, you can give me your opinion. I know you probably haven't seen it because you would have told me you saw it already. You give me your opinion if you think the new one would be good, and have you seen the new previews of Planet of the Apes? I'm gonna say this, like I told my reviewers for that review. Man, I can't even. I'm not even thinking right now. Yo, yeah, I did. I did do a review on Planet of the Apes. I had told my reviewers on that. I've never been a fan of Planet of the Apes. I saw this movie and see it changed my mind, and I just can't get into that gorilla kind of deal. Alex says my dad's obsessed with it, and Alex says he hasn't seen it. Um, that's one reason that I want to go see it, because I know there's a lot of Planet of the Apes fans out there. So I want to get my 2 cents about it. The story's pretty good. I just, like I said, I'd rather have robots or something like that. If you're a Planet of the Apes fan, I think it's good enough where people would like the new one. And I don't know, Alex, do you mind if I talk about it, or do you want me not to talk about it till you see it? Because I'll tell you right now, dude, what I think of the movie. I'll talk about some scenes and stuff. Mm, okay. All right. The new Planet of the Apes movies that came out this year, 2024, it's basically about, like, you have the apes, they live like in a forest kind of mountain kind of area. And in the beginning, you're going to see a lot of apes. They're swinging across mountains, their arms, and climbing rocks and such. They make a big deal about trying to find a special egg from a bird or something, a bird's nest. I don't remember the bird coming and trying to defend the eggs. And then they're in that village, and there's a there's a name called Noah. He's like the main character of the whole movie. And what's gonna end up happening in that village he lives up in the mountains with all these rocks and all this rock climbing. Dude, I don't remember ever seeing, like in the Discovery Channel, I don't remember seeing apes climbing rocks. That I will admit. So I don't know. I don't know if it's a movie thing or what. Can apes climb rocks on mountains? I've never heard of that. In fact, I never heard of any kind of animal trying to climb rocks except for humans, rock climbers. Anyways, so the bad guys are gonna be some gorillas that are kind of dominant, and they're gonna have gorillas and horseback. They're gonna invade the village of the apes, and they capture almost all the apes. But Noah, the main ape, eludes capture. They don't capture him. And Alex, you can throw your 2 cents in and talk about anything or comment on anything, and I'll read it. You can interrupt me anytime, bro. It don't matter. Um, the gorillas capture almost all the apes in the village. Noah goes off somewhere, falls in a trap, and he ends up talking to a big orangutan, like looks like an elder, like an older orangutan monkey. They talk. They're hanging out. Then they have this human that's like stalking them for a while, and I felt that for a while the humans didn't come out. Like, where are the humans? But this female human comes out, and she talk she doesn't talk at first, but later on she starts talking to him. Then there's a scene where they already getting to know this girl, and she finally starts talking a little bit. Then all three of them, they going off their little adventure. They end up going to the woods where they find a lot of humans, or a group of humans. Well, it's kind of like a little tribe of humans, and there's actually zebras with them, and they're drinking out of a stream. And they tell the girl, like, go, go with your kind, and she's about to go with them. And then Noah even goes his way on on horseback. He starts taking off, and then what do you think's gonna happen? The gorillas come in horseback, a whole bunch of them, and they start capturing humans or knocking them out. They don't capture the zebras, just not just the humans. At one point, I don't know if they're killing the humans or capturing them, but I think they're capturing because they're still using nets. Um, the orangutan, Noah comes back for them because he sees they're being attacked, and he captures this girl. And the girl is like on, hey, Alex, are you still here? Because it says I have 0 people in here. Um, and then what happens? There's a scene where they're gonna try to capture the girl, and she's in this tall grass and stuff like that. Okay, cool. I don't know why it does that sometimes, bro. Sometimes people are still in here, and it says like I have 0 people in here. I guess it's a glitch. Anyways, there's a scene where the girl she's trying to evade the apes, and she's hiding in these tall grass. Then the apes are getting close to her, and then Caesar's on the other side on his horseback, and she's like, "I'm gonna make a run for towards Caesar." She goes towards Caesar, and then the like the even the king gorilla is right behind her, and he's about to capture her, but she makes it a Caesar and Caesar on horseback, and then they take off. The orangutan ends up catching up with them, and then there's this scene where they make it, all 3 of them make it to this bridge, like the orangutan, Caesar, and this girl, and they're trying to cross this bridge, and then you see that there's gorillas under the bridge hanging on. They're gonna set up a trap. Did I say Caesar? I'm sorry, I meant Noah. And Noah and the 3 are in the bridge, and then they see on the other side of the bridge. It's a ghetto bridge. It's made out of like a wood or whatever, and it looks kind of medieval. And they're all on the bridge, and then they're like almost to the middle of the bridge, and then Noah sees that there's an enemy gorilla on the other side, probably on horseback or something. And he's like, oh, go back. And it's too late. On the other side of the bridge, there is a gorilla as well. And they're going to end up getting captured. And when they get captured, they are taken. Check this out, Alex. When they get captured, they are taken to this awesome site. It's near the ocean, and there's like a boat. It's a base, and you see like hundreds and hundreds of gorillas and maybe some humans in there, and you see apes, everything. And you find out that the apes that the gorillas captured from Noah's village, they're all there, and he has a girlfriend there, his mom's there, or some stuff like that. And interesting enough, there's I guess in the boat, there's a big boat. It's all broken up. I think they have rooms in there or something. I think it's in there or somewhere else in that base. Because it just doesn't have a big boat. It has on the seashore. It also has like encampments or whatever. But I think it's on the boat where they take the girl and they fight and they put her with some. They allow her to meet another human that's a scholar there, has a whole bunch of books and stuff like that. She starts learning from him. He wants to teach her stuff. And then you find out that there's a vault somewhere, I guess, in the boat, some kind of vault that you see in the beginning of that part where they're gonna try to get the monkeys to get a rope, and a lot of monkeys then pulled on that vault, and I think they explode something and they're trying to open up, and they are not unsuccessful. And the king gorilla's like, we're gonna try to do this next time. We'll try to open it next time. So they're trying to open this vault, and I'm almost close to the end. I'm not gonna give out the game to spoil it for anybody. Not like anybody's here, but the last thing I will tell you is the girl, and she's gonna get 3 of the monkeys from somewhere. They're gonna try to sneak off at night and try to open the vault. They're gonna try to climb up the mountains, and they do get to the vault. And I will end it there because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. Even I won't even spoil it for you, Alex, because maybe you'll see it one day. It's probably glitchy. Okay, Alex said. Alex, I'll ask you this: do you have any interest in seeing this new Planet of the Apes movie that came out this year that I just talked about? I mean, if my dad wants to see it, yeah. You're kind of son that wants to do stuff for your dad. That's really cool of you, man. If you don't mind seeing those movies with your dad, I think you and your dad are gonna enjoy this movie. That's just my opinion. If you did see it, tell me what you think of it, man. Do you think it's actually called, what's the name of the title? Uh, I forgot the name of the real title, and it's some word and then Kingdom Planet of the Apes. I think that's what it's called. No one can blame me for the name. I can't remember the name because I am not a big Planet of the Apes fan. Transformers came out. I don't know which one. The one about the Beast. I kept getting the name wrong. It was a Transformers. I think I said it wrong for a review. I said Transformer Beast Wars. That's not correct. That's actually almost. That's kind of like naming the cartoon. But this one was called Transformers Rise of the Beast. There you go. I said the name wrong and I still got like 80 views, which is a lot for me. I usually just get like 20. Oh, seriously? There's another Transformer movie coming out? Because Alex says, "Oh yeah, are you going to see the new Transformers in September? The new one's done. Oh my gosh, dude! I need to see the previews on it, and I hope I remember to go see it. I'm sorry, dude, because sometimes I have a bad memory, forget stuff. I will probably go see it. Let me explain this to you, Alex. Because I'm an older guy, and there I used to see the original Transformer cartoons in the '80s, way back then when the dinosaurs came out and stuff. I'm that old. I like the Transformer movies that looks like that looks like the cartoons from the '80s. The thing I'm not a big fan of in Transformers, I mean, I probably will see it anyways, but is like the old Transformers. They transformed real easily. Their arms are like this, and then they want to turn into a car. For example, they go choo choo choo. I mean, right? But I've noticed in the Transformer nowadays, and even to the first Transformer really big hit a movie, they turn into little particles or little squares. I don't like that. They do that a lot. That does not look like Transformers cartoons from the '80s. I'm old school, but I will still see them. For example, any of those I do collect Transformer toys. And nowadays, if it's a Transformer that looks like the movies, that looks totally different than the cartoons, I don't buy those Transformer toys. I will buy any Transformer toys that resembles anything from from the '80s. And Alex, if you gave me the like, thank you. I'm assuming it's you. And if anybody's seen this live stream in your couch, just if you don't want to participate in the chat, that's fine. Just sit back and watch. But if y'all give me a thumbs up, I appreciate it. Alex, can you tell me, have you seen the preview to that new Transformer movie? And if you have, what does it look like? Did you see any Transformers? Did you see Optimus Prime, the one that looks like a truck, or whatever you could tell me? I'd appreciate it. Or maybe you just read it somewhere that's coming out, or did you actually see the preview? Man, if you asked me, Alberto, who is your favorite Transformer? Man, you would have got me on the spot because I can't even think right now. But Alex, you could tell me if you have a favorite Transformer. Off the top of my head, oh, I would know who. I like, let's see. Maybe my favorite Transformer would be Tricer. I think it's called Triceratops something. he has not come out of Transformer movies, but he is actually a purple dinosaur like Barney, I guess. But he's a purple dinosaur. No, it's not Barney, but he is a Decepticon, and he actually turns into a city, and he turns into a big mobile thing on wheels that has guns that will shoot out. You forgot. How about Optimus Prime? Do you like Optimus Prime? He's the leader of the Transformers, the truck. You like him? And Hollywood changes everything, especially the Transformers. Like, for example, Megatron. Megatron is the leader of the Decepticons, even from the way back. But the original Megatron turns into a gun. That's what I'm used to. A big gun. And he'll let other Decepticons shoot him. But then, what is it? In the movie, he's a jet, I think. Megatron's a jet. And then the toys, they changed them. A toy went on that bike because they changed them. They changed that Megatron turns into a tank. Come on, make up your mind. You know, from the original a gun, and then he turns into a Megatron turns into a jet, and then he turns into into a tank. I wish someone would correct me. Does Megatron really turn into a jet? Starscream's the main one. It's supposed to turn into a jet, and Starscream is second in command of the Decepticons in the cartoon, and I think maybe the movie. Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. You said, "Do you know Legendary Godzilla or Kong?" Because there is the. Are you mentioning it because of the new Godzilla King Kong movie? That's actually a movie that's at the theaters right now, and I don't know if I want to see that or The Strangers. I want to see Strangers Chapter One, and I don't have a lot of money. I have to make a decision which one to watch. If I do get the opportunity, I will watch both of them. But I want to go on Tuesdays when the tickets are cheap. I'm poor, I admit it. I seen Godzilla 2014, Kong Skull Island. That was pretty good. I like it. You seen them all, bro? Have you seen the old ones that go to the 70s, the 1970s? They have a baby Godzilla. He shoots out smoke like a little circle. Dude, I absolutely love Mega Godzilla. The robot Godzilla, I love him. And it kind of doesn't count because I don't think you could count him as a monster in a way because he is robotic. I would like to hear people in the comments or even Alex say, is Mega Godzilla, would you consider him a monster? Because Godzilla and King Kong are considered monsters. It's very humanoid. Huh. Yeah. Um, I always end up seeing the Godzilla movie where Mothra comes out. Mothra is a giant butterfly. He's like, and I think that's his main superpower, just the power of his wings, and he'll make his opponents go back. But I would consider Mothra weak compared to the other monsters. Yeah. There's some. Isn't there like a dragon with three heads that comes from space? Isn't his name Hydra? Now that we're talking like this, I could even watch an old Godzilla movie from the 60s or 70s. King Ghidra? Is that the name of the gold dragon with three heads with the wings? I think he comes from outer space. Yeah, he's pretty cool, man. And there's a whole bunch of other monsters. There's even a caterpillar, I think. There, and to tell you the truth, I don't know the names of most of them. All I know is like Godzilla, King Kong, Mothra, Hydra, and I think there's a lot more than that, and I don't know their names. I like Godzilla, but not too much. To me, I'm more into GI Joe, old school GI Joe, like 80s cartoon stuff, and Transformers 80s. Dude, was it the first? We're getting flip flop here. The first Transformers they show where they're fighting in the beginning of the movie. They're fighting where the in their home planet. It's all robotic stuff. The Autobots are trying to escape the Decepticons, and the Autobots are losing the battle. I love that part of Transformers. And I'm not flip flop if you don't mind, man. I like it. I'm just it's because ideas just pop, memories are just popping up in my mind. And let's not forget that King Kong. I mean, I'm sorry, Godzilla. Remember there's a lot of army scenes, tanks and soldiers shooting at Godzilla and stuff. All right, we're talking about Godzilla here. Let me introduce myself. I haven't introduced. I'm supposed to introduce myself every 10 minutes. My name's Alberto, and we're on my channel, Dating Family and Friends. I'm chilling out with my friend Alex here, and we're talking about movies and stuff. If anybody's seen, if y'all want to join the chat, go and join the chat. Subscribe and like if anybody else is watching this besides me and Alex. Alex is cool, man. If anybody, Alex is gonna bring people to this channel. If I was talking to myself, it's less of a chance that people are gonna join. But Alex here is helping me out, so and he's a loyal subscriber. So thank you for Alex for being here, and hopefully more people will join in the future, so we can make it more interesting in here. We have Alex here and some other people. We could get more opinions in here. I mean, really cool. We have a really lot of fun talking about dating, family, and friends, movies, whatever. Yeah. I'm gonna try to get my friend Dale this channel so he can join. Bro, there's this game, Alex. You can look it up. There's a movie called Rampage, but Rampage is based on a movie. No, I'm sorry. Rampage, the movie with The Rock. I don't like The Rock, but that movie is based on a video game, and the video game Rampage. I don't know, Alex. Do you like to play video games? Um, let's see. In the video game Rampage, there is a gorilla monster that it's based on King Kong. There is a video game, and there's a lizard based on Godzilla. And then then the other one's like a big wolf, which just come out on Rampage. So that's three. In the video game, you are monsters and you can climb buildings, and then you have like helicopters shooting at you and stuff. You have to knock down the buildings. You can eat people. That's really cool. And there's tanks, cars, all that stuff. I miss playing it. I might try to buy an old one for. I used to play it for an old video game console because I'm old, called the Nintendo 64. I love playing that game. We would play for a long time, and the gist of the game is the way we played. I think video games were harder back then, and you would go through so many cities, but at the end you go fight on a planet, which is cool, and you fight aliens. That's where it's like they give you a lot of continues, and then at that point in time they don't let you continue, or we ran out of continues. I don't remember, and we would get killed in those alien planets. And instead of helicopters, you have like little flying saucers. Awesome game, man. Awesome. I just don't know how you beat it if you run out of continues. I mean, I guess you have to be really good or something. Let me see what Alex said. He said, "Is it in the white monkey and the other mutants? Because of some of the green gas." Are you talking about the video game? If you're talking about or you're talking about the movie? Is it White Monkey and the other mutants? Talking about the movie. Oh, okay, thank you. To tell you the truth, I don't remember a white monkey. And I don't think the apes are mutants. I think the apes were born like that. I mean, when the apes took over the planet, you had it started off like that. You have the apes and the gorillas. I don't think there's any mutation involved. But you may be right, dude. Maybe I missed something. Rock Diesel. Hey man, what's up, man? Where Rock Diesel, do you want to talk about anything right now? We're talking about Planet of the Apes movie. Welcome to the show, bro. Welcome to the show, Rock Diesel. Alex, Rock Diesel, Alex. How are you? How are you? I mean, now I introduced you guys. Rock Diesel, is there any subject you want to talk about? Right now, we're just talking about the new Planet of the Apes movie. This is dating, family, and friends, but it's just me and Alex are chilling. So him and I, Alex likes to talk about movies. So we're talking about movies, but we can talk about anything you want, man. We're here. We're considerate of others, man. If you want to talk about another subject, go ahead and bring it up. Or do you want to join the conversation of Planet of the Apes? I was telling Alex here that I'm not a real big fan of Planet of the Apes, but I gave it a go anyways. I like the storyline. I'm just not a real ape person, but you can give me the comment. Rock Diesel says, I just finished eating some pork belly burnt ends. Took me 3.5 hours, but I do love movies. The pork was amazing. Okay. Uh Rock Diesel, do you want to bring up a movie you want to talk about? Alex, you can bring up movies too, man. Don't worry, I didn't forget about you. And Rock Diesel, can you tell me if you would consider a subscriber to my channel? I need subscribers bad, bro. I mean, that's if you want to. And for you guys that are out there, and if y'all are just sitting and watching, subscribing to the channel to me is I'd rather have you subscribing to the channel if you like my videos. You know, if you don't, it's like why consider subscribing. You know. Okay, thanks, Rock Diesel. Now, Rock Diesel, is there a movie you want to talk about, or you what's on your mind, dude? Is there any subject you want to talk about? We were also talking about Transformers as well. Uncle Buck. Okay. So are you an older gentleman like myself? Because that's an old movie. Not to call you old or anything, but you know. Uncle Buck, thank you for bringing up a movie I do know. You know, sometimes people bring up movies I don't know. I haven't seen every single movie, but Uncle Buck, starring John Candy, the late John Candy. It is a good movie, but it gets on my nerves when like John. Remember, Uncle Buck has a niece that's a pain in the butt. That gets on my nerves, dude. Honestly, it does. I mean, I'd watch it again, but man, she is such a pain. But there is some funny that Uncle Buck is known. Rock, if you remember, he well, you just saw it, right? So you're gonna remember. You're not gonna. Of course, you're gonna know what that movie's known is for. John Candy making a huge pancake. There's probably a joke concerning his size because John Candy is an overweight gentleman, to say it in a respectful way. Oh, the 90s. I like the 90s too. The 90s are pretty cool, but I'm biased. I was born in the 80s and my memories go back when I was a kid. But the 90s were pretty cool too. What did the 90s bring? There was a lot of Fresh Prince of Bel Air was at 80s. Or I think it was into both. Uh Alex said, hey bro, it's 11 for me and I'm kind of tired. Bye. All right. See you again, Alex. We'll see you soon, man. Take care. Have a good night. And I will see you again. Uh Rock Diesel said you should have seen the toast. Couldn't get it. Couldn't get it through the floor. Dude, I forgot about that part. I totally forgot about that. I need to see it again. I know there's a little boy involved. The sister's brother. I know about her. She's going through. I remember the girl going through hard times. I don't remember too much about that movie. I only seen it maybe a couple of times. Hmm. If you're a big John Candy fan, How about what's that name of that movie? Planes, automobiles, and planes, something like that about travel. I saw that one more. I like that one too. Have you seen that one? You should have seen the toast. I couldn't get it through the floor. And then Rock says, my sister was born in 1980, but she passed away 4 years ago. So, okay, my condolences, dude. My condolences to your family for your sister. Sorry, your sister had to pass away. It said, my younger sister and I are raising her daughter. Wow, interesting. Dude, you're just 31 years old. Well, I guess that's older, but man, let's just put it this way, dude. I'm way older than you. That says, my younger sister and I are raising her daughter. That's nice of you, dude. The brother is a kid from the brother is a kid from Home Alone. Oh wow, Macaulay Culkin. To tell you the truth, man, I thought it was another little boy, but okay, it's Macaulay Culkin. Okay, good to know, bro. I mean, I'm glad you refreshed my memory. You see, that's why I need more viewers in here, more subscribers, so y'all can update me. Just for info, Rock. I don't know if you know, dude. I can't get monetized at all. I do this absolutely free. I don't accept super chats, nothing. Everything's totally free. And if I did get monetized or I did get good could get paid from this, I would get it on YouTube. I don't ask my friends for money or something. But you guys, actually, you guys are my friends. I can see you guys, brothers and sisters. That's just that's just the love and closeness I want for my show. Planes, trains, automobiles with Steve Martin. Yes. And thank you for saying Steve Martin. Because I would have to be thinking, who came out? My memory not all that good, man. I'm older. I'm an older gentleman, so that is a good movie. It's like where the funny part is wherever Steve goes, it looks like John Candy goes after him too. I'm not gonna know the name of John Candy's real actor name in the movie. It is a good movie. It is a comedy. It doesn't. It kind of. It's like a comedy, but to me, it's in a way it's not like comedy because to me it's like real life. That I'm pretty sure something crazy has happened that before where you're traveling. I don't travel a lot, but it's possible. You're traveling and in some way you get hooked up with this guy. Unlikely to happen, a stranger, but you never know. Life is crazy. Even right now, times are crazy. Glad I finally caught a live, man. Been hoping to, but YouTube doesn't always let me know. Yeah, dude, I've been actually trying to look for other YouTubers like me. I don't want to see them too much because I don't want people saying I'm copying their stuff like that. But I want to try to help them as well because I'm very small potatoes here. Just so you can know, Rock Diesel, for this channel, I've only been around for maybe 3 months. I have 24 subscribers. Um, Here, I actually brought up the subjects of depression, sadness, and I got a lot of people. I got a lot of people to subscribe that way, and I'm honest about it. I'm a victim of depression and anxiety and stuff like that, and I just try to be as honest as I can. Some people are not gonna like it, but some did. Sometimes I could be a little whiner. I try not to be, but it's just whatever I whine about is part of my life. I will say it there. Let's see. Rock Diesel said, "I'm a huge Arnold Schwarzenegger fan. I have, dude, bro. There, bro. You might as well be my brother, man. You might as well be my brother because you mentioned Arnold Schwarzenegger, Terminator, dude. We could talk like forever about that stuff. And if you're 31, like you said, you were a child of the 90s, correct? But a lot of those movies you're mentioning are from the 80s, and you mentioned somebody from the 80s. I'm sorry, I got lost. Yeah, you say your sister was born 1980, but she passed away 4 years ago. Okay. So your sister probably got you into 80s movie. I'm pretty sure you heard of Pretty Pink, but we'll go into that right now. Bro, Arnold Schwarzenegger, I got a lot of his movies. I got Predator. I've heard of Red Heat. I don't have it though. And with Red Heat, he comes out with Jim Belushi, right? John Belushi's the one that passed on. I bet you love this movie. What's it called? Run something. The Running Man? Oh my gosh, I love The Running Man. I like Terminator 2. It's a lot, but I killed it. I watched it too many times because I liked it so much. I may stay away from Terminator a little bit because I love the movie. I killed it. I watched it too many times. You say you have a lot of Terminator figures framed. Oh, bro, do you collect toys like me? I'm a toy collector. I actually have a Terminator Lego thing. If you become a regular of the show, bro, I'll keep it over here. The Lego thing. I can't find it because I actually have way too many toys and stuff. Collecting toys, and I would have to look for it. I think it's on my bed, but okay. I have a ton of Terminator figures and frame posters. Predator twins, friends with Danny DeVito. I used to watch. Did you ever see? Did your late sister? Did she ever get you to see Taxi? DeVito made his. He really made his spot in the show Taxi. Good show. And Rock just says, "I found it because I absolutely know your pain in my own way, brother." Oh yeah, you did sound your. The thing is, I didn't want to offend you because I wanted to. I was like, I seen that name somewhere, but I didn't want to get you confused in another channel and offend you or anything. That's why I didn't want to bring it up. I have PTSD, onset anxiety, and other issues. I take a lot of meds daily for it. My father attempted suicide when I was 21. Bro, life is tough. Yeah, I know, and I feel bad because what I whine about. You've heard about my story, right? And I feel bad because in paper it doesn't seem that bad, but I was born a sensitive person. So what happened to me concerning me asking my family, hey, go to the high school with me and go talk to the coaches because I was afraid of the high school and they didn't go. And then the coaches ended up humiliating me by, or at least one of them, the head coach did. He told me I was in the athletic department. I was lost in the high school. I was gonna be a freshman there, and he told me, son, don't ever bother me again. And so I was around 14, and at since age 5, when my brother played football, he carried me on his shoulders and stuff like that. After a football game, I'm like, I want to play, and I wanted to beat a rival team that we hadn't beaten in 20 years. That was my goal. That was my dream, and my family destroyed my dream. But I don't want to be whining too much about it. And and on top of that, I was born a sensitive kid. I knew I was sensitive. So that literally destroyed my dreams and my future. I didn't care anything about anything else after then. But let me go back. Talking my father too. Okay, you see that you had it worse than me, bro. What you went through is worse than what I went through. Roger said, my mom is disabled alcoholic. My sister died of alcoholism because of her torment from her own childhood. I have a lot. Dude, do you mind if I read this? Hope you don't mind. I'm sorry. I should have asked your permission first. Sorry about that. And dude, if I'm crossing the line by reading this, tell me, dude. I'm sorry. I should have asked you first. I have a lot. I have a lot of difference for being 31, drug overdoses, and suicide. Hey, bro, you're my brother, man. I'm here for you. And dude, you can tell me the story as many times as you want. If it makes you feel better, I'm here for you, man. We understand each other. And dude, Rock, have you ever told anybody this and they tell you, stop whining about it? We don't want to hear about it. Like I've said in my videos, dude, don't listen to people like that. They are not your friends. Even family members, I've been backstabbing my family. I bet you even family members, relatives can even tell you that people are they're supposed to be there for you. That's why I don't like my family, bro. Because I tell them stuff and they don't care. So like I want to give them the middle finger. And I have before, believe it or not. I have when times are bad, I gave my family the middle finger because they don't care. I know I'm a righteous person. I know I'm a good person. Not to offend anybody, but I'm also a Christian. I'm a Jesus man. And I'm not trying to pour my religion on anybody, but that's my faith. That's who I go to for help. I go to my faith. If y'all get criticized, I mean, y'all, some of y'all don't like it, I will say my religion. I try to respect everybody in here. And Rock says, "No, you're not whining. I'm sensitive too, brother. We all have the things that shaped us. I've been homeless, eating expired food out of the trash, but I have a lot of good in my life. I'm happy, man. The worst thing people can tell me is to just relax. Yeah, dude, I know. I hate when people try to control me with sensitivity, man. If you we are no longer sensitive when people press the buttons on it. When we come out. Do you feel me, brother? Like we come out like the demon comes out of us like, "Ugh, we're gonna tell them something back. It's like F you and all this stuff, and we throw them the finger. I don't know if you ever been I've had family fights, bro. I've been a and I dude, I'm the sensitive one, and I'm the one that's been assaulted by my family. I have bro listen to this, bro. I have sisters that don't want to cuss, they don't want to say bad words, but they physically attack me. My sister was already 21 or whatever. She physically attacked me. I was only 8 years old. I was way shorter than her. I had to jump on the bed. I jumped on the bed and she got the belt and started hitting my. And I was wearing shorts and she started hitting my legs and I started punching her. I started punching her, but I punched her on her arm. YouTube. I'm trying to watch out for my physical whatever, but you know, but I didn't do any damage to her because I think I was hitting her arm, whatever. I didn't hit her face. And I hope I don't get in trouble with YouTube. I don't care. If I had punched her in the face, I'd have been a little self defense. Yeah, you were saying that worst thing people can tell you is relax. It's not that easy. I'm sure you know, and you don't need my permission to read this, buddy. I'm the one who wrote it. All right, thanks, bro. It's just, sometimes we have these other Karens that come out. I pray to Jesus more than ever. I thank the Lord for my. Okay, you're a Jesus man like me, bro. Dude, then this is the thing, man. See if you agree with me, because I read the Bible a lot, and to me having my opinion and way that I feel, I have a shitty family. I think the Lord, because I read the Bible, bro, and it says that God controls everything. There's even something that says that God created evil, and I don't know if you can help me out with that. If you ever hear about that, it could be false, but I think it's true because God created everything, bro. He created everything, even disease and all these bad things. And if you disagree with me, that's fine, bro. We can agree to disagree. You see, and me going off subject, I already lost what I was saying. Oh yeah, that okay. Let's say God said, Alberto, I'm gonna give you a shitty family. I'm gonna give you. Well, sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that, but God said I'm gonna give you a bad family. And the reason, because everything happens for a reason. I believe that God gave me a crappy family, so I don't go loving my family and go leave Jesus more. I don't know if you know what I'm saying or if you agree or disagree. And bro, I'm not gonna put you down or anything because it's not fair because I'm talking and you're typing. Okay, so I'll even let you have the last word. To me, it's just fair. Let me go back to your last comment. You said, "I pray to Jesus more than every lately. I thank the Lord for all my blessings. You're blessed. You're truly blessed, bro. I'm totally sorry for your troubles as well, man. Thank you. I have love for you, my dude. Yeah, I love you too, brother. It's all about love in here, man." And Rock says, God has given me a lot of tests, but I always overcome. Exactly. I understand. When I've been through that as well. Looks like you have too much. Yeah, bro. I'm freaking blazing. Forget that much at the end. My phone added that. Nah, bro. What really makes life hard for me is wow, we have two people in here, but Rock's just talking. Whoever else is in here wants to chat, that's cool. If you just want to sit back, that's cool too. Um, Damn, bro, you're making me so happy. You are, to me, you are something I need because I actually thought I was gonna come in here and nobody was gonna show up. I'm being honest. But I know I have the potential to get people in here, and we can have conversations like this. What was I gonna say? If I backtrack, I remember what I was saying. You said God has given me a lot of treat tests, but I have always overcome. Bro, have you seen the debate about? I've had some people say, "No, the devil does this. He does this trouble to you." The test. I'm like, go to the Bible and go read the story of Job, where God allows Satan to test the Job who Job who is God's favorite servant. So in reality, God allowed Satan to test Job with all these trials, killed his family, killed his livestock, all this stuff. So God is responsible. Got it, but not enough. We want to say, oh, yeah, it's God. Yeah, I see it too. It's God, it's your fault. I blame him with my blasphemy and stuff like that. But the thing is, God controls the world. And if he wants to test us, that's fine. To me, it's paying our dues. The test God throws us is paying us for our dues to go get that everlasting happiness in heaven. When we pass on, when we dying is a natural thing. We're gonna get Rock here. He's a Jesus man, so I know his mansion is gonna be right beside mine, and we will not experience any type of pain. We won't experience any people hurting us or disease or none of that stuff. Amen to that, brother. Rock here is going to have his mansion near mine, and I could go hang out with him at his mansion whenever we want, and he can hang out at my mansion whenever we want, and we're just going to have a lot of fun. It's all love, man. We're not going to have these feelings of pain and these bad feelings or whatever and all these other things. Sorry, I can't think of all these things, but you guys have the gist. Anything that involves pain, we will not have in heaven. I'm in there for heaven to get 100% happiness and no BS. No pain, no dealing with jerks, none of that. Yeah, bro. I'll tell you. Said I have. I know you know I've been through a lot of pain though. Forget that much at the end. My phone. Okay. My real name is Rocco. Just so you can call me. That's if you like. Okay, cool. I totally agree, man. We will forget all the pain we experienced, brother. Exactly. All this will not be for nothing. But my theory, this is just my theory. I think we have to go through life to again, once again, to pay our dues. We have to work hard and put up with all this BS, and so we can get. And all we have to do it on top of that, accept Jesus Christ as our Lord and Savior. I'm not putting my religion on you guys, but I'm talking about because Rocco is also a Jesus man like me. And I don't think you have to be Catholic to be a Jesus man, or maybe a Christian, because I think it's under the banner more Christian. I forgot the other thing I want to tell you, Rocco, but what I can say is I've talked about the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church can be evil. I don't mean to say it in a bad way, but it can literally, but it's not the church. It's holy ground. That's God's house. But the thing is that Jesus is the only perfect being. Every preachers and all that, they can be evil, and I've seen it firsthand. I've had the nun be mean with me. I've heard stories about the preacher. I've heard them overcharging. Not heard them. I seen it. I seen them sell a burger at the bazaars. We call it carmesas. I'm from Mexican descent. I'm Hispanic. Dude, they were selling burgers for $8. At that time, I could freaking buy a combo at a drive-in, a burger drive-in, or at McDonald's or something for less than that. Rock says, I wasn't even baptized when I had to find God myself, but I realized I have built strength through struggle. All right, cool. Hey, dude, so have you tried to go get baptized now? I mean, you go to a church, they'll baptize you. And I'm not gonna lie, dude. They may make it technical with paperwork and all that stuff, but I mean, you're already 31. It's harder to get. I don't know. Isn't it harder to get baptized when you're younger, under the 18, for some reason? But you're an adult. It should be easy. There shouldn't be anything. They're supposed to welcome you to the church and then baptize you, dude. I wish I was baptized in a lake like they do in the movies. or some. I think today in some places they probably do it. I've seen videos. But yeah, I was born in the Catholic Church, and I was baptized in the Catholic Church. The good thing is I had a bad experiences. Like one time I had CCD class, and they actually put this man in front of the door to prevent us from leaving. And then they had us doing some kind of play or whatever. I don't know, doing stuff, or we're playing a question game, whatever. They had me lie down on the floor, and it sounds simple in front of everybody. There was a lot of students. I think they put like two classes together. They made me get on the floor and do a scene from a movie or something or a play. I did not like that because I'm sensitive. I did not like it at the time. Especially as a kid, I was very sensitive, and I found it humiliating, embarrassing. It wasn't something big, but to me, it was something I was just very uncomfortable doing. And I did not like they put that guy on the front of the door because I would have probably left. And this guy was like not letting anybody out. That's what I was seeing. Hey, Rock, do you want to say anything else concerning that, or do you want to? I mean, you can tell me whatever you want, bro, or you want to go back to talking about movies. But I rather talk about you, dude. What makes you feel comfortable? If you want to tell me more, I mean, I want to get to know you, dude. I mean, you're my brother. I don't even want to call you a friend. I want to call you a brother. I actually have a real like a blood brother thing, and I hate him. He sucks. He ignored me a lot when I was small. He was there for me, but not as much. He'd rather be spending time with his friends. So, and then now he's like, what? And then he gives me, to me, I like to talk and do stuff. And my brother's like, what? What do you want to do? What? And I don't care. And I do not like talking to people like that. I don't care if he's my brother. It's like, the door's that way. Get out of here, dude. But for my mom, I'm trying to make a friend, amends and talk with him and stuff. And I'm like, really, dude, I don't give a damn about you. I don't. You didn't care about me. So why should I care about you? And he ran away. He ran off to the Navy. And I'm from South Texas. He went to go live. When he went to the Navy, he decided to go stay over there in Florida. I'm like, okay, bye. Have fun. And then when I went to go visit him, he treated me pretty bad too. He would always yell at me when he come from work and stuff like that. I'm like, F this guy, man. And Rock said, I thought about doing it. I struggle with alcohol, ironically. I go to a church for AA meetings, and it's welcoming and helpful. Makes me feel good. God is cornerstone of those feelings. Yeah, bro. In my opinion, you're doing the right thing. It's like, don't keep it in, brother. That's just, you don't have to take my advice, but don't keep your stuff ever bottled in. To me, in my opinion, it makes people sick. It's gonna be torture. In my opinion, I would have people say, let it out. I mean, you don't want to tell everybody, about you. You know this. You don't want to tell everybody because some people are not gonna care. But you want to talk to people want to talk to a specialist, therapist, whatever, church, preacher, priest. To me, that's better. If you're going to an AA group and talking about it in front of people that are going the same problem, of course, my opinion is totally acceptable. Um, Having a friend to talk to, dude. You've already seen, right? Have you seen my video? I said I don't have any friends. I really don't. I talked to my wife. I can't even see her. She lives in another town. She's working in another town. And yeah, it sounds dumb and everything. It's like, why marry her? But it just turned out like that. She had a car to come visit me, but her car got repoed. So I don't have a car of my own. I have my mom's car. And, she's not gonna like me going every day in her car over there. My wife lives like 50 miles away. That's pretty far. And Rock says, we're brothers, man. Appreciate that. I never had a real one growing up. Yeah, I'm your brother, bro. No doubt. And then Rock said, I see a psychiatrist. There's where I get my meds. Talking about my feelings and seeking help has been the best choice I could make. I feel more stable in my mind than I have in years. Awesome. And then Rock says I used to cry a lot, bro. I used to cry in the shower. I used to, welcome to the club. And it says, and dude, I'm very honest. Before I continue with Rock, I'm very honest about my feelings because one, the main thing I'd be concerned about, I am ignorant where I actually listen to what other people tell me, but I don't have any friends, so I don't have that problem. So I can say whatever I want, which is kind of good, but it's bad to not have friends. I feel very lonely, and like I said, my wife's not even here, and that's a big story, other story. But there are reasons why she can't be here. And for me, I'm a big dodo man. I can't work. I'm disabled and stuff like that, and I don't want to deal with people. And I am sick, physically sick with diabetes. I have diabetes for 15 years, and it's been turning out of my body. I have jacked up feet. I can't run. I can't do a lot of things. I can barely walk. So, well, Rock said I used to cry a lot. Yeah, me too. And he says I'm trying to make this about me, man. I'm listening to you, much as you are to me. Cool. Nah, bro, you express what you want, and I am here for you. And on top of that, dude, to be honest, it is helping me that you're talking about these problems because I'm like, wow, I can relate, and it makes me feel better. And when you get out of this live stream, bro, I hope it makes you. I hope you really feel good about. I hope I help some, and I hope you feel get out of this feeling better. But dude, I don't think you will ever catch me saying, "Dude, this is get you mad when they say, be happy, be happy. The rest of your heart is gonna be happy." That's a bunch of BS because a lot of people struggle, and we have to deal with demons, or we have to deal with a past we don't want to be dealing with. I Man, the little thing that happened to me, well, it was a little destroyed about the coaches. I just had a nightmare about it the other day. And these nightmares, they don't come every day, but they never leave. These nightmares are going to be with me the rest of my life. I always have a dream that I'm going to play football. And I do, to tell you the truth, I'd rather have a dream where zombies are eating me and I'm fighting zombies. I'd rather deal with that than deal with that football dream. Because the football dream, I think what matters to me is because it was real life. It really happened. And as crazy as this world is today, the zombie apocalypse would still come. I'll tell you this, Rock. I'll ask you this. If the zombie apocalypse really happened, do you think you'd be brave or you'd be scared? Tell me the truth, please. That's if you want. Sometimes I'm afraid of these zombie dreams, but a lot of times I'm like, I'm not afraid of zombie dreams because I have this family where they're so bad that I rather deal with zombies than deal with my family. Rock said, but I'm trying to make this about me, man. I'm listening to you much as you are to me. Yeah, bro. You tell me your stuff, man. I mean, as long as you don't mind, it's cool. I'm here to listen to whatever you have to say. Here, guys, if you're watching this live stream, we could talk about movies. We could talk about dating, family, and friends. We could talk about some personal stuff. You know, whatever you're comfortable with. There's like a couple of things I wouldn't want to talk about are too personal, but it's like, let's just try to be like, say that we don't want to say things that we don't regret and want everybody to know because a lot of people could see this. But what Rock's telling me is acceptable. It's totally acceptable. And Rock says, oh man, I totally feel you. I have the craziest dreams all the time. I would be brave as hell. I own lots of weapons and would definitely go to the blaze of glory. I wish I had some weapons. To tell you the truth, man, like I'm gonna tell you the truth, I don't have any weapons, but there's like a flea market and they sell like new stuff. I don't know, man. I think they're like gold, like they're not gold, but they look like gold brass knuckles. They don't have any spikes on them. I wish they would. But I'm a big chicken, man. I'd be afraid of a cop caught me with them and they make me sell some time in jail. And for future reference, just me, I've never been in jail before. The worst I've done was speeding tickets. I'm basically a law-abiding citizen. Although I could have, I the things I could have gone to jail for is one time I went like 100 miles per hour in my car. I've tell you the truth, man. I was like a tenderfoot kind of sometimes. But that time I drove the car over 100 miles per hour just to see what it's like. I could have gone for jail for that maybe. The one of the worst things I've done is at a bar. I really had issues with my family. I was younger, my maybe early 20s, and I went to go mac on this girl. I was putting moves on this girl in front of her brother, and I knew the brother was there or he was a boyfriend. I didn't care. I could have gotten a fight, and where we get in fights, they don't just kick you out. They want to call the cops on you and stuff. I could have been arrested for that. And he did bump me at one point, but one point I after that I gave the girl, his sister, it ended up being his sister, I believe. I gave her my phone number right in front of him. He didn't do shit. So, man, Roxy, you got some courage, bro. That's awesome. And I think you'll agree that what we've been through, it just makes us stronger, right? Yeah, bro. To tell you the truth, when I was younger, I was like a sissy, man. I had backed out of fights and stuff like that. I was afraid of getting in trouble, and I'm pretty sure I would have a decent right hand. I did punch somebody one time in the side of the head. They said my friend said that guy had a big bump on the side of his forehead. Um, I was an athlete. I was a pitcher, so I was always I've been a pitcher like for 7 years, and I was always throwing that ball. In several games, I was usually the lead pitcher throwing and throwing. So I'm pretty sure I had a strong right hand. I mean, it's not. I'm not a really powerful guy, but it kind of is a psyche life, bro. I don't know how you were raised, Rock, but I was raised in a family where it's like a two bedroom ghetto house, just made out of wood, and I had four sisters and a brother. Do you think we're gonna be packed in one room? No, my sisters took the room, of course, and then we did have a living room. Me and my brother had to sleep in a on a on sofas or sleep on the one sofa reclined to a bed. Me and my brother had to sleep there. We had no room of our own. I know people live through worse than that, but that's not good either. I had a lot of friends that had their own room. I didn't have my own room. I didn't get my own room till I was about to graduate high school. And then we finally built a new house, a brick house, which is pretty decent. Rock says fastest I've ever gone is 187 miles. Well, that's pretty. I'm pretty sure that was faster than my car. I don't even think my car could go that fast. And it would fall apart. I always have used cars. Fastest I've ever gone is 187 miles in one of my Mustangs. I love cars, as I mentioned about the dream comment. Cars are my release. Shifting gears is my favorite thing to do. Cool. Yeah, it does look cool. I never played sports, so I gotta give it to you there, man. That takes a lot of courage. Yeah, bro. People think that I don't know if people really think that football. I think people in the other parts of the world think football is a wuss sport, and it's not. I've had someone hit their helmet on the side of my foot and my ankle, and my ankle got bloated. It got, what is it called? Sprained, and I had to go get it iced down for like a week or something like that. I've seen people from all you gotta just go to a football game, bro. I'm pretty sure you went to a football game. Everybody's been to football games. Usually, everybody. Kids playing American football really get hurt. I've seen someone come out with a broken leg and stuff like that. People think that just because we have a helmet and pads that it's safe. It's not safe. There are some NFL players that get crippled for life. There's some that are fortunate, like Tom Brady, that they look like they don't have no injuries, but I'm pretty sure he has some injuries. You can't, even if you're the quarterback, dude. I'm pretty sure, you know. Hey, Rock, if I may ask, why didn't you ever play sports? I could talk about other stuff, dude. I could talk about the movies, and you could comment on that, and you can I don't know, dude. If you don't mind, if we could flip flop or whatever, or we could stay in the same subject. It's all up to you, man. Um, but yes, I what I want to do is I want to get maybe one of my goals, and that was a good one, is people that are happy to understand the stuff we go through. Not everybody. There's some people that look happy all the time, and they should know too that even happy people, I know this go through problems. Everybody gets tested. I don't care if you're rich. I don't care if you're Donald Trump, billionaire. Everybody has problems. Even though you're rich, somebody can still come and hurt your feelings. That's just my take on things. Rock said, I never played sports because my parents never encouraged it, and we didn't have the money for them to buy me the gear or take me to games. Things me like that. My father was a drug addict. I see. I don't know if you mind me saying this, but your father being on drugs, did you ever think that sometimes I think people that drink a lot or have alcohol, just my theory, it's something that's bothering them that happened in their life, probably a traumatizing experience. And Rock, if you want to add up to that, that'd be cool. But I know that's a fact for some people. For example, Hunter Biden, the president's son, he's a coke addict, but they said his mom died, and I think she may have died when he was at a young age, and it probably messed him up. I don't know that guy. We should really pray for him. I learned to me. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I hate on the guy, but I shouldn't be judging anybody. But I really do think that him and his dad are stealing money from, not to get into politics, but stealing money from you. No, they took money from Ukraine and or Russia or China. I'm pretty sure they took money from there, and they weren't supposed to. You're not supposed to be taking money from our enemies. But I have to remember not to be judging anybody. Man, I really don't like Joe Biden. I really don't. I just think he's destroying our country. But we'll try to stay away from politics because people start getting mad. Okay, the buying the gear, the way it was for me in baseball, we just had to pay $10 at the time, and the uniforms they would give it to us for free. The thing that was more expensive was football, but just for just for info, my dad started me in baseball. You see, he's the one that started it. He got me to play baseball, which you know, hmm, he started it and he didn't finish it. He didn't, he was not supportive at the end, and I really needed him because I was afraid of the football coaches. They were all mean. I can put up with them in games, but I can't deal with a head coach telling me to get lost in front of a whole coaching staff. If my family had gone with me, a sister, brother, the coach would have never done that to me. He did that to me because I had to go. I went by myself. I finally had the courage to go by myself. If my mom went or my dad, they would have never said anything because I would have been in big trouble. That's why I wanted them to go with me, and they failed to do it. They couldn't even give me that one day to go make sure everything was okay. Okay, Rock says my dad was in a motorcycle accident in the 80s, which got him hooked on pain pills for the rest of his life. My mom had a bad back since the 90s, and he took all her pain pills, which drove her to beer. You come from a different time. Like the way they treated you wouldn't fly these days. Yeah, dude, they're a bunch of a-holes, man. The sad thing is, some of them try to be nice to me. They do things for me, but I'll never forgive them for what they did. You know why I'll never forget them? Because I know myself, and I would have never have let them down. But that's the way God has it, dude. And I say some blasphemy about God sometimes. I'm like, but it's the way I feel. It's like I feel that we're God's toys, we're his pawns, and he does what he wants with us. And I get this from reading the Bible, from his word. Unless I'm not reading it right. And if you were to criticize you, Rock, about it, I wouldn't mind because maybe I'm out of line. I know I say blasphemy sometimes, but it's just the way I feel about things. But at the end of the day, I know I belong, I accept Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. And my blasphemy, I ask God to forgive me, but that's just the way I feel. And if I lie about it, that's a sin too, because I'm not being honest. And I am being honest right now. Well, Rock, in my opinion, I think a lot of kids they get pampered today. It's like our government. The government pampers us as citizens. They should be hard on us. They should. I don't know how you feel about the cops. I do believe they should refund the cops because there's no law and order now. You need law and order. But people are whiners. They're always whiners. I don't care what anybody's race is. At the end of the day, nobody likes a whiner. I don't care what race you are. Don't be a whiner. But I'm kind of glad people say what they want to say, but they need to just, hey man, just kind of like stop whining about race and that the cops do this and that. Um, do what you have to do, but just like Kennedy said, what did John F. Kennedy say? Ask not what your country could do for you. Ask what you could do for your country. I am a patriot as well as a Christian. I'm a Christian first before anything. I'm a Jesus man. Rock says, I'm glad we finally got to chat on dude. I won't ever criticize you. Feel you deserve to feel any way you do. Nothing wrong with honesty. Yeah. Well, dude, to tell you the truth, I think people need to criticize me because I think it's good for me. They keep me in check. I think like when I say blasphemy about talking about God, I think people should say, "Hey, destroyer, you know, hold it there." Talking about God. I won't like it in a way, but maybe at the end of the day, I'll appreciate it. I do need other people's opinions. I do need people to keep me in check because I know I get out of control. I do have inner demons. Hey, Rock, would you call what you have? Would you say you have inner demons like me? Yeah, man. Sometimes I get loose. I'm like, F this person or someone gets on my nerves. I don't have friends because I'm too sensitive. And I really try not to be. I really try. I do. But, you know, there's my video on feelings. I feel feelings are another person. They control us. And to me, it's saying that I think God is in control of our feelings to be absolutely true. But, I'm pretty sure people can say, he doesn't say that in the Bible. God's not doing that. But the thing is, I don't want to feel that way. I don't want to feel sad. I don't want to feel mad. I don't want those stupid feelings. Because I think there is a part of us that's humble, at peace. But what's screwing it up is these stupid feelings. And a lot of times, maybe feelings come from past, I think feelings may even come from past experiences. That made me mad. That made me sad. Some of these things can be explained, some of them can't. That's just my opinion. Rock says society needs to relax, stop generalizing everyone in certain groups, and see humans as individuals. Okay. Hell yeah, I have demons. I fight them every day. Me too. I have to get up early and take my niece back up to Cleveland in the morning to my sister's place. So I'm off to bed, bro. Have a great rest of your night, man. Much love and God bless. Talk to you soon. Yeah, later, man. Hey, dude, before you go, Rock, were you the one that was asking for my Facebook? I think it was you, right? That's if you can answer my question. You really got to go. I understand. But If you were trying to get asking me for my Facebook, I was trying to get you the information. Did you get it? It's under Alberto Garcia in Tri South Texas. And my wife actually sent me the link because I'm really dumb at that. But I'm gonna see if I can find a way to send that link to the comments. Okay, before you go. Yeah, I'm really interested in it, dude. Don't think I'm not interested. It's just that the reason I couldn't give you the info is I'm very dumb savvy. I'm very stupid, dumb, ignorant, computer savvy. I suck at computers and internet stuff and that. But I will try to. I want to try to work with my wife to get you that link. Okay, I do have the link. I just don't know how to send it to you, and I'm really dumb at doing stuff like that. So, but I'm gonna try, bro. I'm totally interested in us getting together for Facebook. All right. But you have a good night, bro. My cat is my header photo. Okay, I will write that down, bro. So have a good night, bro. And hey, man, let's talk soon. I hope you get into my next chat. If you want to tell me to post up stuff for my next chat, I'll try. I don't know if I can post in this channel yet, though. But let's get back together again soon, man. We still need to talk about the Arnold Schwarzenegger movies next time. Is that Rocco? But you said you just told me my cat is in my header photo. But your name, I think you said it was your name, your thing is called Rock, but your name was Rocco, right? I do remember that, unless I'm saying it wrong. Comment above the cat. Okay, will do. Okay, wait. You said yes, that was me. I couldn't find you. Okay. And my niece back up to Cleveland in the morning to my sister's place on bread. Have a great rest of the No, above the thing above the cat, you just said yes, that was me. I couldn't find you. You didn't put a name. Maybe I'm sorry, bro. Maybe we're miscommunicating. But earlier, I could have sworn you said your name was Rocco because you're Rock Diesel, but you said my name was Rocco. Hmm. Don't worry about it, dude. We'll figure it out, man. Rocco Florio. Okay, I'll write it down, dude. We're good. Two muscle cars on my photo. Okay, I'm gonna get a pen and paper and write it down, bro. Let me do that right now. Oh. Coming. All right, you too, brother. I'll write down your information. Have a good night. Yes, you will be hearing from me as long as I get it right. If anybody's watching this, much love, brother. Anybody else that's watching this, I'm just gonna be writing down the information. And anybody else wants to come in the chat, go. Well, all means come in. Hey, Rocco, if you're still there, I hope you gave me a like, brother. I need all the likes I can get. That's if you can. If you took off, it's okay. It's cool. No worries. Uh, you know what? Another option is I could have. Thanks for the like, brother. Thank you. comment above the cat to muscle cars in my photo. If anybody else is out there, I'm here for chat. Do you want to chat? Comment above the cat, 2 muscle cars in my photo. And cat is my header photo. Okay. Let me see. All right. I guess I'm gonna end the live stream. We have already went an hour and 30 minutes. I wish I could get more and see if anybody else could come in here. Thank you for Alex. Thanks for Rock for being on my show. I hope a lot of you. I hope a lot of you come in and talk to me one day. Get to be my friend, just like these guys. Alex and Rock. We're not just friends. They're my brothers, man. We're all brothers and sisters. And if anybody minds me calling them the brother and sister and saying, you don't know me and stuff like that, that's fine. Just let me know and I won't call you that. I want everybody to be comfortable and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the show. Any of you guys, my brothers and sisters at home on their couch or on their desktop or whatever, that are seeing me, shout out to you guys. Like I say, if you just want to sit down and watch the conversation, we're all good. I love you. Once again, we're never gonna get tired of you, my brothers and sisters. But I do have to get on up out of here. I've been here for an hour and 30 minutes. So my name is Alberto, and from Dating, Family, and Friends, I will see you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye. Love you. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well.